All right, so let's get started. My name is Paul Barron. Welcome back into Tech Path. Let's just jump into it today. I want to thank our sponsor, and that is Coinbase. Coinbase, if you guys want to get into really a centralized place to hold your money, you can do that and your crypto over on Coinbase. It's very easy to sign up and one of the safest places out there. You get $200 in crypto by using our link. Just click the link down below. And of course, we'll get into something I think you guys will like today. And that, of course, is the issue of the Saga Chapter 2 phone. And right here it is. It is called the Seeker. And that, of course, is totally going out on the Token 2049 Singapore stage and announcing it. It was a pretty big announcement. I think we were surprised that this actually came out at Token 2049 and not at Breakpoint, which starts tomorrow. I want to go to the first clip just to kind of give you a framework of what the Seeker is all about. Take a look. All right, so that was totally out there revealing what everybody has been anticipating, and that, of course, was the Saga Chapter 2 phone, now revealed as the Seeker. There is a breakdown of the camera, which they've improved, the AMOLED display, a little bit of storage, and, of course, the big news, of course, is the seed vault, and, of course, you know, the security aspect of what this is going to look like for a true Web3 phone. And I think that's one of the things that everybody had been anticipating, even though I think a lot of people still thought we were going to get a gaming device, including myself. I kind of thought we would. I want to go to a clip that will give you a breakdown on how the seed vault works. Take a look.
With the Seeker, we've taken seed vault one step further. Introducing seed vault. That means for users, a double tap can sign transactions and you can save your fingers from the workout. You can also switch between a primary and a burner mode, so you have peace of mind, you can save time, and you never have to worry about complicated account management.
Hopefully we'll get a chance to showcase that phone when they do start shipping, which is coming out, I think, in May of next year, according to what they're stating so far. Just remember, we did a full roundup of videos around this. Remember Marquez Brownlee from, of course, his channel kind of trashed the whole phone. It was really more, his angle was more about the hardware, and I think obviously our vision was more about what this represented. We did a couple of videos on this, and we thought he was wrong. In fact, he is wrong. When you look at the value of what this device brings in terms of the airdrops, that's really what it is the core of. But more importantly is how these airdrops are going to be taking place. I want to go over to a clip here that talks about the Genesis token, and there's a reason that this is very important, since this Genesis token essentially is tied to the phone or the device itself. Very critical on being able to market to real people, real token holders, real phone holders. And I think this is going to be a mechanism that allows that. Let's go to that clip.
Seeker comes with the Seeker Genesis token. And for builders, it gives the confidence that whether you want to test new features, launch new reward programs, you'll be connecting with real, live Solana Mobile OGs. Pre-orders come with the Chapter 2 pre-order token, so you can keep the rewards flowing while you wait.
All right, so as you heard him say, you get the actual Chapter 2 NFT right now. So when you pre-order it right now, and they've just launched the pre-order, relaunched, I should say, the founder version of it, so you get a little bit of a discount, and you'll wait until you actually get the phone before you get the Genesis token. So that's how it all ties together. One of the things that also was released was the Dapp Store 2.0, and this is something that has kind of been a thing, and that is trying to track the rewards that are assigned to this. One other point before I go and jump to that is that when you look about business and how businesses will utilize this, think about retail centers, restaurants, hotels, you name it, that are wanting to do airdrops in the future for loyalty rewards. That's the advantage of this Genesis token, and also the Saga or the Seeker and its ability to connect to real people. I think that is going to be a big factor going forward. I want to show the Dapp Store real quick and get into the rewards tracker. Take a look.
We've updated the Dapp Store. We've equipped it with features like rewards tracking, so users can monitor all of their earning and rewards opportunities in one place, and we'll have improved discoverability.
Also, we've got a ridiculous amount of partnerships that will be involved. This is a lot of pretty interesting projects. You got Win in there, Bird Eye, Star Atlas, and many, many more that I think are really going to start to break out around this, which only adds value to this device. Remember, to loot is the way that we used to tell. Now you'll be able to do this within the Dapp Store, but This is the way that you could actually tell what your rewards were on your device. And of course, right now it's up to around 322, but this is already almost paid for itself going forward. And likelihood is now that we've seen this opening for the Seeker phone, we'll probably see an amazing amount of airdrops coming soon. I want to go over to another clip because this is one of the airdrops that have been involved already within this product. And this is MEW and their announcement. Let's take a look. All right, so what MEW really announced there was just the availability of MEW within Revolut. Revolut, a large financial institution there within Europe. Imagine if you had something like that in Robinhood. That's the kind of impact that this could potentially have. One of the other things that they announced there, of course, is the launch partner, one of the launch partners that they had, and that was Parallel. We've had them on the show. They've revealed quite a bit here. And also, well, I'll show you the token chart in a second, but let's go to the clip.
And for gamers, there will be a slew of Web3 games and Seeker exclusives, including limited edition assets and rewards in Parallel Colony, which will be launching in the Dapp store when Seeker ships next year.
If you look at just the Prime chart right now, obviously over the last several days, everybody's kind of leaning into what's happening at not only Breakpoint, but obviously with Token 2049. Big news there. It's also why we're seeing a lot of the Solana ecosystem pumping like crazy today. We are going to be doing a video tomorrow that will really dive into that. I want to also go to another clip, and this is the amount of airdrop capacity that will be aligned with this new technology and this new device. And these are tools that companies and businesses of all type would be able to utilize. Take a look.
And of course, getting rewards with Seeker are great, but with Seeker you can also create the rewards you wish to see in the world. Seekers can launch their own tokens and even auto-allocate a share of the token supply to other seekers with a single click. And tokens launched on Moonshot with Seeker will have improved boosts for rewards and discoverability on their platform. Helium is also launching Airship, a ZK compression tool that makes airdrops 4,000 times cheaper. Historically, it's cost upward of $40,000 to do airdrops to the entire Solana Mobile community, but with Airship, that gets down to as little as $100.
So this is going to make it very easy for brands to essentially engage with customers, but also through the route of Web3, token launching, loyalty and rewards, all of that tied in, I think, and also somewhat automated and make it very, very approachable in terms of cost to be able to do that. So that's a pretty big news item coming out of the event. Another partnership, they announced Seeker and Access, Solana Mobile. This is essentially going to enable all sorts of communities. This could be media, etc., that would line up. This is kind of an example of it being used. So you've got creators, artwork, articles. All of this is designed to be embedded into the phone through the partnership. And the cool thing here is that it is a perfect push mechanism, because this is a problem that I think all apps have today. Because if you're a phone user, you kind of know what I'm talking about. You've got to have all these apps open. You're getting push notifications of all sorts. This is a good example of how this is Web3 connected. It really starts to change the idea of distribution. So another one to really keep an eye on in terms of some of the projects. So obviously Helium Mobile is one that we've talked about quite a bit. They also made an announcement that gets into the value benefits again. Take a look.
If you're planning to use Seeker as an everyday driver or as your secondary device, your crypto phone, you can put it to work, earning for you with DeepIn apps. Helium Mobile will be providing 4 months of free coverage to Seekers. Plus, there will be exciting opportunities to map the growing Helium network that are only available on Seeker. We worked closely with Helium and many of the other DeepIn teams in the ecosystem to make sure that Seeker and all of its sensors are optimized so that builders can build more advanced DeepIn apps custom for Seeker.
All right, so there is a lot happening here within this technology, the partnership there with Helium. If you're not a Helium user, you should probably get in now. There's going to be 4 months free on this deal. I'm a Helium mobile user. It works just like any other regular phone. And of course, you get to earn rewards right now. You can do that today. But the cool thing is the integration into DPIN. One other thing they announced in this same speech was the native AI DPINs. Take a look at this clip.
Solana was the first blockchain to integrate AI, and Seeker carries that one step further. Seekers can use Alethea AI to generate tokenized AI agents of familiar or new faces that can interact with your favorite on-chain programs and even connect you to the rest of the Solana community.
All right, so you can see quite a bit of a line item. I was surprised at the amount of information that they shared at Token 2049, but it's good. I mean, this is a good thing. Aurory also announced their option here, which is going to be able to play the Seeker of Token on the Seeker phone. So that means we've got gaming out there also integrated into this. One other point right here is Shaga. Of course, we've talked about this before on the show. You guys have probably seen this, but this is essentially a handheld device that you plug the phone into. That will open up your opportunity to get into Web3 gaming through the phone itself and kind of creating almost like a, I won't say Steam-like experience, but at least a handheld-like experience. So that's one point. The other thing they announced was the announcement of the Play Solana gaming device. And this one was kind of interesting, though it is just a, I would say, a little bit of a nuance in gaming, but take a look. All right, so a little bit of a novelty device here. I don't necessarily think this is going to take off that much, but it's intriguing that there are some functionality, I think, within gaming. They're going some different ways here that really address a lot of the handheld components. And of course, you can see their Play Solana announcement right there. Holders will get the first discounted access to pre-orders. This is the only perk. You'll also be creating an entirely new ecosystem within it. So there's going to be some values within that. And of course, there you can kind of see the Play Solana NFT already starting to climb a little bit on the charts. So again, just the Solana ecosystem starting to get some traction here with a lot of these announcements. I think we're going to see a potential explosion here around all of these. The question is which ones could be the real winners going forward. We will be doing a video a little bit later in the week on that very topic. And of course, the way that you're going to find out about that is to subscribe to the show right now. Just subscribe right now. Hit that little bell. You'll get notified when we do our live streams, things of that nature. Just as a reminder, here is the last chance to get the founder price, which was the bit discount. Remember, this was originally available for a short period of time. So this is only available a couple more days. Got to get it now. If you are into Web3, if you're into gaming, this is the next generation. Go get the founder window. Just hit that pre-order button right there, and you guys can kind of jump in on it. Breakpoint, of course, is coming up tomorrow. We will be doing an announcement and quite a bit of videos on that just to give you guys some additional insights to what's happening. But right now, watch the Solana ecosystem in a big way. We are watching it very closely. Of course, we'll dive in deeper as we get more information for you guys. So as I said, the only way to find out is to subscribe. Make sure and get in right now. You can also follow me out there on X, @PaulBaron. I'll catch you next time right here on TechPath.